Welcome to the Uederson Thec channel, focused on technology and specifically security cameras. In this video, we will show you how to install hard disk drives, HDDs, in digital recorders, DVRs, NVRs, XVRs, HVRs, and similar devices. Beyond the practical installation, we will cover crucial information about using HDDs in these recorders. To simplify, we will use the term DVR to refer to all of them, but the content is valid for all mentioned devices. For these recorders to function and record camera footage, an internal hard disk drive, HDD, must be installed. An HDD is typically connected to the DVR via two cables, a power cable for energy and a data cable for image transfer. There are two common HDD sizes, 3.5 inches and 2.5 inches, as well as 2.5-inch SSDs, solid-state drives, which are more durable and resilient than traditional HDDs. Specialized surveillance HDDs exist on the market, such as the Western Digital Purple and the Seagate SkyHawk. While some recorders require these specific models, most accept any functional HDD or SSD. Therefore, use whichever functional HDD or SSD is available, provided your device supports it. Before we start the installation, let's quickly review the data cycle. Once the HDD or SSD is installed and the device is powered on, the recorder converts the camera footage into a digital format and stores it on the disk. To view the recordings, the recorder reads the stored footage and sends it for display on a TV, monitor, cell phone, or computer. It's important to note that most of these devices do not come with a factory-installed HDD or SSD. Unless you purchase a complete kit, you will need to buy the hard drive or SSD separately for the recording function to work. The standard box contents typically include the device itself, a mouse, a power supply, and the screws needed to secure the HDD or SSD internally. While some older models may include a remote control for menu navigation, this is uncommon in current devices. Before installing the HDD or SSD, the first and most critical step is to safely power down the device. To do this, on the DVR interface, right-click with the mouse to bring up the floating menu and select the shutdown option. Next, enter the password if prompted. Once the message confirms it is safe to power off, disconnect the power supply from the wall outlet or simply remove the power connector from the back of the DVR. With the device safely powered down, we can begin the installation. To open the casing, use a Phillips screwdriver to remove the screws securing the cover. There are usually 4 screws, 2 on each side, but remember to check for any additional screws at the back. Once open, the next step is to connect the power cable and the data cable to the HDD or SSD. This connection is straightforward because the connectors are keyed and only fit in one position. After connecting the cables, position the drive or SSD inside the recorder, carefully aligning the mounting holes on the drive with the holes on the casing's base. Finally, secure the disk using the provided screws and then close the device with the original cover. Once the device is closed, you can power it back on. Upon startup, the DVR may display a message prompting you to format the disk. You can accept, but be aware that formatting will erase all existing data on the disk. Make absolutely sure there is no important information on the drive before proceeding. Receiving this formatting message generally confirms that the HDD or SSD has been recognized and is working properly. Nevertheless, it's always advisable to enter the disk manager for a final check. To access it, right-click with the mouse to open the floating menu, select Menu, enter the password, and click OK. Then, navigate to Advanced and click the Disk Management button. On the management screen, check if the drive information is displayed and if its status is marked as normal. If the status is normal, everything is fine, and the device is ready to record camera footage. If the information is missing, the disk is not being recognized, which could be due to faults in the HDD or SSD, the power supply, or the device itself. We have a video link in the description and pinned comment that shows how to troubleshoot non-recognition issues. If the problem persists, please contact technical support for assistance. If the disk status indicates error, this suggests a fault in the HDD or SSD, or that the device's power supply is not operating at 100%. You can try to resolve the issue by formatting the disk. Simply click the Format button. Remember, however, that formatting the disk will erase all data on it. In many cases, this action can solve the error. But here is an important tip. Even if formatting normalizes the disk status, it is crucial to closely monitor its behavior to ensure the error does not recur. When the disk is in error, the device will not record any camera footage. Therefore, if the problem persists or you encounter any difficulty, please contact technical support for assistance. Before we wrap up this video, we want to leave you with a few important takeaways. We strongly recommend using surveillance-grade hard disk drives whenever possible. However, if these are unavailable, any functional HDD or a high-quality SSD can be used. It is crucial to know that there are safety procedures and settings available within DVRs to prevent recording issues and ensure you are never caught by surprise. In a future video, we will detail these options so you can further increase the security and reliability of your camera system. If this video was helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the Uederson Thec channel so you don't miss our next tutorials. Have questions? Leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. God bless you.